Hello and welcome to ATA Careers, and thank you for attending the recruitment session today. The aim of this video is to give you all the information you need regarding this job. We will also send you a welcome email which highlights all the key points for your reference, so please have a read through, and if you have any further questions then please let us know. Let me begin by giving you an introduction to ATA Careers. We are the third biggest subcontractor in Amazon, and this is our 5th year operating. We also operate in several different locations across the UK, so if this isn't the closest one to you, then please let us know so we can transfer you to a location closer to you. Let's move on to give you more information regarding the role. This is a self-employed multi-drop delivery driver position. You will need to deliver a pre-planned route which is calculated to be achieved within 8 to 9 hours. However, this is dependent on things like how fast you work, traffic, etc. You will need to deliver using your own phone and download the Amazon app, which has all the stops, built-in navigation, delivery options, and also the option to call the customer. This is a 7-day operation, but the maximum days you can work is 6 out of 7. Days work are performance dependent and also volume dependent. Next, we will discuss payments. The London daily rate is £130 a day if you are delivering in a medium-sized van, and £150 a day if you choose to deliver in a long wheelbase van. The out of London day rate is £125 if you choose to deliver in a medium-sized van, and £145 for the long wheelbase van. We will also pay you £1.80 for your phone allowance and between 16 to 18p per business mile. This is only the miles you do on the route. Any miles to and from the depot will be at your own expense. If you wish, we can assign you a BP fuel card. You will top up using the fuel card, and whatever the amount on the fuel card is will be deducted from your weekly pay. You will receive your pay weekly on a Friday. The first pay will be 1 week in arrears. Please listen carefully to the 2 options in which we can pay you. The first option is through your limited company. You will need to register yourself as an LTD. We would also need to see a certificate of registration, and then you would invoice us weekly with how many routes, miles, etc. that you need to be paid for. The second option is getting paid through an intermediary company, whereby they will take care of your income tax, national insurance, pay slips, etc. More information on this will be provided to you at the recruitment session. Deliveries must be made in a medium-sized van or a long wheelbase van. We accept owner drivers as well, so if you have your own van, we only ask that it is no older than 10 years old and that you have the necessary insurances, which are high reward, goods in transit of 25,000 and public liability of 5 million. If you do not have your own van, you are able to rent one through our preferred supplier. The van will be yours and you will take it home overnight. You will also be responsible for any damages, PCNs, etc. Please listen carefully to the options below. So for a medium wheelbase van, it will be £200 a week, all insurances included. And for the long wheelbase van, £230 per week, again, all insurances included. Or for the medium-sized van with just public liability and goods in transit insurance included, it will be £115. Or just the van without any insurances is £110. And then for the long wheelbase van, it will be £145 per week, public liability and goods in transit included, or £140 a week without any insurances. The vans have a £500 deposit, and the rental is paid weekly, 1 week in advance. This is how the rental works. When you first go to pick up the van, they will ask for the first week of van rental plus a £250 deposit. ATA will lend that to the rental company, so there's no upfront cost to you. We will just then deduct it from your first pay, along with the second week of the van rental. Once the startup loan has been cleared, we will then deduct the weekly rental from your weekly pay and £50 per week to make up the remainder of the £250 deposit to make up the total £500. The £500 deposit will be released back to you 3 weeks after you take the van back, as we need time to check it over for any damages and also any PCNs. Let me move on to explain to you what is required from you today. So today you must complete a drug and alcohol test, and you will also be subject to testing whilst you're working with us as well. We will also complete a DVLA check on you today, and again this will be done monthly. If you have 6 points or more, please let the ATA representative know. You will also need to complete an application pack, and we'll need to take copies of your ID, so please take out your driving licence, passport, proof of address and national insurance number. Once all of the above have been completed, we will then submit a criminal record background check for you. It is only a basic disclosure, but you must meet requirements. As soon as your CRB is back, we'll be in touch to book you in for your training. The training is as follows. So you will have 2 days of classroom training with Amazon. Once those 2 days are completed and you've passed the test, you will then be booked in for your 2-day ride along where you'll go out with an experienced driver. Please ensure you have your safety shoes and a high-vis vest for the training days. You will be paid £180 for those 4 days, and you'll receive it in your first pay once you start with us. Once all the training has been completed, the on-site manager will arrange for you to pick up your van and you are good to start working. Let me also just mention to you about age verification parcels. You will notice an age verification because the parcel is marked with age 18, and also on the app it will prompt you for the customer's date of birth and signature. It is mandatory that you ask for ID on every AVD parcel that you deliver. They will also go through this in a lot more detail with you at the driver training as well. So I hope you found all the information useful today. If you are unsure about anything or have any further questions, then please ask the ATA representative who's holding the recruitment for you today. And like mentioned previously, we'll also send you a welcome email with all the information. So again, have a read through. Lastly, I would just like to say thank you for attending the recruitment session today, and we look forward to working with you. Please do also like us on Facebook and Instagram. We love to post updates and achievements, and you might even see a picture of yourself on there. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.